Hey, welcome to the first day of our 555. 5 minutes of worship, 5 minutes of prayer, and 5 minutes with us. And what we want to do is invest over the next 21 days of your life, investing in you personally and also spiritually. One of the most important things that you could do starting off this new year is this very thing, your spiritual walk, your spiritual health. Is your mental health important? Yes, it is. Is your physical health important? Yes, absolutely. But even the top three in that list, your spiritual life is so vitally important for this new season, for the new you. And so I have a devotion specifically for you today, and really it talks about focusing on the first. Because there's times where we don't put God on our list. And maybe he is on our list, but maybe he's down the list a little bit. Maybe he's third on the list. But if God is third on your list, then really he's not on your list at all. Because why? Because he always tells us to put him first. And that's why we start out the year really when it comes to the word fasting. Because whatever I starve in my life dies in my life. Right? And there's things that we need to fast. Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's pushing away from the table a little bit more. Maybe it's eating the right things. Maybe it's starting something. You're like, you know what? In that part of my life, I need to get out of my life. 2023, it did not help me at all. I need to start afresh and anew. So I need to cut that part out of my life. So whatever I starve in my life will die. But whatever I feed, remember, whatever I feed myself thrives in me. If you want something to thrive in your life, you feed the very thing that God said. And it's using God's word for our life. So Romans 12:2 says it like this. I love how the Message version says this to us. Fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. I love that because it's not just this something you're doing just out here, but it's working in here. It's working in us. He says, readily recognize what he wants from you and quickly respond to it. In other words, let's not wait. Readily be ready. You know, that's preparing our hearts. Be ready to respond to what the Lord wants to do in and through our life. And he says, unlike the culture around you, it's dragging you down to its level of immaturity. And it's so true, right? God brings the best out of you, develops well-formed maturity in you. So one of the habits that we want to start is putting God first. And then habit number 2 would be controlling our thoughts, right? How many of us know that there's a lot of our struggles in life comes around our thoughts? And the thing is this doesn't have the power over you. And I think when we start out these next 21 days of 5 minutes in prayer, 5 minutes just worshiping the Lord, and 5 minutes with us, or even your own personal time, 5 minutes in the Word, God is going to work on those things because, again, whatever you're feeding your life, right, thrives. Whatever you starve dies, but whatever you're feeding yourself is going to thrive. And I promise you, when you start out with God's Word every day over the next 21 days, there's something that's going to be built over a moment. You may not see it on day 2. You may not see it on day 10. You may start to see it later on. And as you start to stack these habits in your life and allow God to work in you and through you, I promise you, your outlook on life will be so different. God bless you guys. I hope you have a great day. Grace and peace.